Yep. Putting Cape Town on the map. Cam.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to Money Matters with David Sikhosana. This podcast is courtesy of Trader Gang Pty Limited, a trading school and a global network of traders. On today's episode, I want to talk about the value of knowledge, right? I know we all learn in different levels, we all learn in different times, and we all grow at different times. But I've learned that one of the hardest things that I try that affects me deeply is when I've acquired knowledge in a very hard way, in a very sacrificial way, and having to use that same knowledge to empower others, and somehow they don't value it, which is fine. But we need to learn how to process information, especially because some lessons come to us, but the experiences to other people, right? Now, I also want to talk about the recession that's coming, the market crashes that are coming. We are about to have one of the toughest years since COVID, and COVID was just the tip of the iceberg. These are tough decisions that have to be made by powers that be, and to avoid things such as hyperinflation, to cool off certain things, tough decisions have to be made. Now, coming back to knowledge, it's very amazing that you can acquire wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but to transfer that to someone else is very difficult. Regardless of how you try to break it down, people that have met me know, right? They know that every conversation that they've had with me, every conversation or every question that they asked me, I made sure that I dig deep to search for the answer. Now, how these answers are perceived, I do not know. How conversations that I have with people, if it changes them in any way, I do not know. But that's the thing. It's not for me to know. But we need to be strict. When I say in capitalism, you get paid by your perceived value, meaning the more you add to yourself, the more you invest in yourself, the more you will make money. That means money is not the only target. Money shouldn't be the only motivation when you're doing something that's life-changing. Because the minute when you vibrate on that level, you will attract money. But you have to master the basic principles. You have to master the basic things. And this is what we must teach our children. That you have to master the basics. There's rules, there's strategies, there's a formula that you can follow on the journey to becoming successful, and it will guarantee your success. But jumping from stage 1 or grade 1 to grade 12 and trying to manipulate the information or trying to use it as quickly as you can, as soon as the information comes to you, then you try to use it because you think your application, you're action faking. And you won't get results. It's like you're taking shortcuts in order to be trying to do something that is supposed to be permanent for you. You have to go through the process. The story of an eagle after 35 years is such a powerful one because after 35 years, eagles, they get tired, their feathers are heavy, their talons are old, and they have to break their beaks. Either that or they die. But if they just go through the process of that 6 months of hardship, of being crushed, of being in pain, then they live another 35 years. So the life expectancy grows pretty much like a human being. It's the same with everything else. If we just learn the art of financial literacy, if we just learn from people that are trying to do great things or people that are doing great things, if we just open ourselves up to that knowledge and we start applying it gradually, then we'll grow step by step. There's no need to rush. But you will not value it if you don't know how important it is. Pretty much like this podcast. This information that I'm sharing with you, you can either look at it from two sides. You can look at it as, oh, he's just sharing. Or you can look at it as there's value in what he's sharing.